I do like to decorate Christmas cookies though.
Right.
A couple years ago, like when James and I first started dating, my sister came over and we made Christmas cookies and we decorated them and we had like the cutouts and everything. James made a set of Yitties. That was pretty fun. We made a one-legged gingerbread man. I made a one-legged gingerbread man and I made it look like his leg was chopped off. It was fun. It's just, I think, getting comfortable making drinks in front of people and like doing that. All right, here we go. Hey, y'all, I'm Becca.
Hey, y'all, I'm Jordan. I'm back.
Welcome back to another episode of Girl Yap. We took a break last week, just a little breather, a little de-stress week, and now we're back. And today is our Christmas episode.
We're so excited. Cue Christmas music.
Festive.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So I know I've been seeing them a ton on Instagram, but there's been like these this or that Christmas editions. So I figured I compiled a whole bunch of different ones I've seen and made one big list. So we're going to go through and figure out, what we prefer Christmas wise, whether it's the same or different.
Sure.
And see what happens.
I'm excited. I've been really excited since Becca sent me the list because I'm curious to see how everybody's Christmases are different. I think that's what's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's dive into it, if you will.
All right. So the first one, a real Christmas tree or a fake Christmas tree? What's your answer? You can go first.
Okay. I put real Christmas tree. This one was hard because I feel like the older that you get, you're like, I'm good with a fake.
Yeah.
Because it's just easy put up and take down.
Yeah. But
I grew up with a real Christmas tree and the smell of pine in your house, and that's just Christmas. It's like when you smell that pine in your house, you're like, that is Christmas. And that's kind of what my parents raised me up on. But the cleanup, because you get it like December 1st and it stays up till like January 1st. And the cleanup is horrible because you're constantly sweeping up pine needles every time they fall because the tree's essentially dying over time.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun.
I actually hate the smell of pine. I hate real trees. I'll take a fake tree any day.
Yeah.
We had like one real tree growing up, and like I remember it being the most difficult thing. And it wasn't even like a full size tree. It was like a little tabletop one. Because our house at the time was small, so like a real Christmas tree would take up like our whole living room. So we did like a fake small one or a real small one, and I hated it. I still hate it. I hate the smell of pine so much.
I think the plus about a fake Christmas tree is you can absolutely like find a size that fits your house.
Yeah, and I just like being able to reuse it every year.
Yeah.
And just like save the planet. Save the planet one Christmas tree at a time.
Save the planet. Save the trees.
Save the trees. Okay, the next one is colored lights versus white lights. I'll put colored lights. I love colored Christmas lights. I have red lights. There's
like a fuzz or something. I have the lip gloss, so it's like
it like sticks.
Stuck on it.
I have red lights on my tree, and I love my red lights. I like colored lights for Christmas.
So I actually put the same.
Yeah.
I feel like white lights are kind of and people put them on their porch all year long.
Yeah.
People decorate with white lights. The color lights are kind of really, when it hits you, that it's like Christmas.
Yeah, I've noticed like this year there's been this trend for Christmas where like 90s kind of Christmas styles coming back. So it's like really full trees with like tons of ornaments.
Huge colored lights.
Yeah, and I like that. I like the vintagey look.
But that's like what I grew up on was like the vintage huge like plastic big light bulbs.
We did white lights on my tree growing up, but my mom was like very concise with how she decorated and she kind of wanted it to match the flow of the house, so it wasn't just like, which is fair.
And some people like the white because they want to do like a theme, but no, I can't.
I like the colored lights.
I love the colored lights. I was gonna see people that do themes, which it's cool, but it's like I think it's like something fun that you can collect Christmas ornaments over years where you go, and that's what makes it fun.
When I got older, my mom had her Christmas tree, and then in the basement we had the kids' Christmas tree, which like was all of our like kid ornaments, like the old like 90s Disney princess ornaments and like
Or
So we
ones
had,
that
like-
you made at school?
Yeah, so we had a separate tree for all of our like chaotic ornaments, so that way it didn't ruin my mom's
Right.
pretty tree.
Yeah, she's like, this one's for aesthetic. It's
Yeah.
going right in the kitchen by the window.
Yeah.
And people are like,
Yours
driving
is
by
down
like,
to the
wow,
basement.
those people really have no personality.
She was like, these are all colored a specific way and they're going to stay there.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is wrapped gifts or gift bags.
Wrap gifts.
Wrapped gifts. Yeah, me too. I'm
just a heart kind of person.
Have a Christmas bag under my tree. I prefer wrapped gifts at all times because
It's what makes it fun.
I love wrapping presents.
Yes.
I just wrapped some last night and it's so calming for me to be, like I just sit down, I put on my
kind
show.
of like a calming thing, like cleaning and folding laundry, wrapping gifts.
And I love doing the bows and the ribbon and I get, matching wrapping paper, bows and ribbons that look good with it. I do the whole 9
shebang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Won't catch me dead with a gift bag under my tree.
Now let me ask you, are those corners crisp?
Crisp. Okay. If the
My
corner's
mother
not
showed
crisp,
me how to do that. And it's like when you wrap your present, it's a box. At the end, you got to go around and crisp
you got to
all
crisp
the
up the edges.
sides.
And if I mess up, I even buy like the expensive wrapping paper so that way it doesn't like the box won't poke holes through the wrapping paper. I really take it seriously. I got tasked helping my parents wrap presents after I reached a certain age. Like once I was over the Santa thing, my dad was like, "Oh no, you're helping wrap presents." So I've been doing it for a while. I got it down pretty good. Pretty solid.
I love that. I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I feel like, but the fun thing about wrapping gifts is they come in different sizes, right? It kind of becomes like a challenge of what are you going to get? Do you remember as a kid, you're like, why is that one round? I wonder what it is. That's kind of the mystery of wrap gifts, but it's so fun.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy it. James wrapped my Christmas presents like for him to me, but he's not very skilled in the bow and ribbon area. So like he'll wrap them and then I'll do the ribbon and the bows. That way they look, and like his wrapping skills are like, okay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They're definitely not how I would do it, but he tries.
It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Son, you put heart into
He's
it.
sitting here being so mad right now.
He's just shaking his head. You put heart. It's the heart. Son.
It's the heart.
It's the heart.
Okay, next one. Okay, so when it comes to Christmas colors, red or green?
Yeah, I thought about this red.
I'm
I just feel
green.
like red screams Christmas to me, but
I don't like the color red very much. Well, I just offended everyone because red and black are the whiskey bearing colors. Listen, okay, so
here we go.
my tree has red lights and I have some red ornaments on there, but like if I'm wearing a color or I just like tones of greens. I mean, green's one of my wedding colors. I just like tones of greens and the red. Maybe it's because I don't look good in red. It really flushes me out. So I'm like, please keep the red away from me.
Wearing red, fashion-wise red, is hard. It's hard. It's like orange. It's hard.
It's hard.
Some people can pull it off, but yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Red, the color, though, for Christmas, like when I think of color, I think Christmas, National Lampoon.
Yeah.
Like red everywhere.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, next one. Store-bought gifts or handmade gifts?
This one was hard because store-bought is like people want what they want. So you're going to have to go to the store and buy some things if they really, want that. But if there's some way that you can hand make a gift, I just feel like that feels better in your soul. So I put handmade, but I do store-bought too. We all do, right?
I put store-bought. Please just buy me a gift from the store. I feel the sentiment and the love if you buy something from the store, but the handmade gifts. And now when I was younger and had the time, like when I was in like my late teens, early 20s, and I was broke, first of all, and then I had the time, I would make a lot of people's gifts. I would make a lot of sentimental nice gifts.
Saves you money.
But
like,
now
it's cheap.
that I'm old and don't have the time, if I can add to cart on Amazon, I'm doing it. Sorry,
Dang, I wish
me.
I could follow up. I've got no gas in the chamber. Surprisingly.
But yeah, store-bought gifts all the way. I just feel like you said, I'd rather get someone they actually want than,
You can't hand make a designer bag.
No,
Okay.
you cannot.
You can't.
You cannot.
But you can hand make a chapstick lantern.
Lantern? It was a chapstick lanyard. Why'd you say lantern? I'm just going through the night with my chapstick.
James, if you can insert a piece of chapstick in the middle of a lantern right now, like as the fire.
He's just going to put like a chapstick up your nose.
Minty.
Did he fart? Are you sure?
Dang nabbit. If I didn't have gas, son does.
His farts have been so stinky, dude. It's going to stink up this whole room.
What do you eat today?
Starbucks. Mm-hmm.
Coffee. Sponsored by not, but Starbucks. Okay.
Starbucks.
All right. What do we have next? White Christmas. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You want a warm Christmas or a snowy Christmas? A white Christmas?
I love the warm. You know I'm from the South. You know I love the beach. But a white Christmas is it. It's just what you see in movies. It's what we dream of for a white Christmas.
If I never saw a white Christmas any day for the rest of my life, I would be happy.
You'd be okay.
When I first moved here, because we moved here from Arizona and it snowed on like the second Christmas we were here, I was like, oh my God, a white Christmas. I'm so excited. Now, at this point in time, I rather not. I rather it just be warm. And I think part of it's because I have to travel around so much on Christmas because divorced parents. So like I'm driving all over Colorado, and if it snows, it just makes it stressful. I would love to have a warm Christmas.
Yeah, I think I just, like I said, I grew up in the South and we don't have snow really. So for us, when we get that snow, we're like, oh my God, it's snowing?
Yeah.
What? We can make a snowman? Oh my gosh. It's just something new that we don't have.
Yeah, we didn't have, never snowed in Arizona either. Actually, the one time it snowed an inch of snow and school was canceled for the whole day. It was amazing.
And then how do we clear these roads?
And then I moved here and it snowed and I was like, oh my God, school's canceled. My mom was like, yeah, no, you have to get a lot more snow in Colorado for school to be canceled.
She's like 5 inches?
Yeah.
Honey, put your boots on
yeah,
and get
you're
out the door.
going to school.
Becca's like traveling in the winter. It's like snow's hitting you.
I hated it. I'm over the snow. I'm on to a new life. I don't like snow anymore. Okay, this one was easy for me. Don't give him that look. Eggnog or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, same. Eggnog's disgusting.
I think I've had eggnog. I think I've tried it once in my life. I just don't like that thick cream. I don't
like it. Someone's leaving us a voicemail upstairs. I can hear Shelby's voice on the phone. Anyway, yeah, I like hot chocolate. I don't like eggnog. I think it's yucky. I had a lady Saturday night ask if we have eggnog at the bar, and I said, absolutely not. Sorry.
Man, we might have gone to deck the halls up in this bitch, but no eggnog here. It's just weird, too. You can make spike eggnog.
Yeah, you can.
What is the Mexican, horchata?
Yeah.
Horchata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
It's good.
I'm really a
but
very
hot
festive
chocolate's
person.
just
Hot chocolate's easier.
classic.
I don't even really like hot chocolate that much either. I'm a tea person. Okay. This one's kind of lame, but I threw it on there. Turkey or ham? Or a hair in your mouth?
Did someone's dog roll over this microphone?
I don't know.
Ham.
Same.
Turkey
Ham
is like Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just so Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I've just always preferred ham because turkey can be dry. It can just be dry. Ham's flavorful. You put some cinnamon on that baby.
I like ham. My mom's making ham this year, and she's using her smoker for the first time and making ribs too. So I can't wait. Okay, on the food theme, gingerbread or sugar cookies?
Sugar cookie. Okay, I'll leave now. Becca just looked into my soul. I don't like the flavor.
I love gingerbread so much. I love it so much. Also, I feel like you can have sugar cookies like any time of the year, whereas if gingerbread cookies are like, they're only fitting during Christmas. I do like to decorate Christmas cookies though.
Right.
A couple years ago, like when James and I first started dating, my sister came over and we made Christmas cookies and we decorated them and we had like the cutouts and everything. James made a set of Yitties. That was pretty fun. We made a one-legged gingerbread man. I made a one-legged gingerbread man and I made it look like his leg was chopped off. It was fun. But I like decorating sugar cookies, but if I'm gonna indulge, definitely gingerbread. 1,000%.
Maybe it's because I've just never had a good gingerbread cookie. Because every time I've got to try one, they're just dry. They come in like a full pack of assorted cookies. There's just not a lot of personality, or nobody's like home making it. Brooke, if you're watching this and you want to make some gingerbread cookies, We love you.
There's a cookie spot in Aurora that I'm obsessed with. It's called
Do
the
they
Cookie
make
Company,
ginger?
and they have a ginger iced cookie year round, and it's my favorite cookie of all time. I love it
I will have to
so
visit that.
much.
And one more thing, this reminds me of Shrek with the little gingerbread man. This is my ADHD, but if you ever get a chance to watch Shrek in Spanish, go watch it with the gingerbread man. He's so funny. Continue.
Hold on, I need a moment to recover. Okay. In Spanish?
Yeah, he's like, da la la la, and it's like, do you want to kill me? And he's like, no, no, see. And he's like, it's just hilarious, dude. Go watch it. I just offended everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was maybe bleep over.
No español.
Okay, the next one. Decorate before Thanksgiving or decorate after Thanksgiving?
We talked about this after.
Yeah, definitely after
Mhm.
Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I'm not a before Thanksgiving Christmas person. Did you just fart again? No, you're
you sure?
lying.
Are you sure?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay, sorry.
Because if it was going to be a different noise, I was going to say you were lying.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, decorate after Thanksgiving. I better not see a tree up in my damn house before Thanksgiving. You are being so distracting right now.
Like, I feel bad. So James's friend is here visiting, and he's just getting gassed out
Yeah.
beside him.
What a
He's just
bad
getting
friend.
Gassed out. I know.
Okay.
Do it once. Cool.
Yeah.
4 times.
It's a little
James.
much. A little much.
I have some Tums.
Okay, the next one. Mix match ornaments or all matching ornaments.
You got this. Mix match. That's the kind of person. That was going back to the tree.
I do all matching ornaments. I'm a little I guess I get it from my mother, but my tree has red and black ornaments on it. Like now, like there's different like types, like different shapes, different sizes, but everything's red and
The
black.
color.
Yeah.
Mix match was and I wrote down, so my mom had, do you remember the big popcorn tin cans that came in assorted flavors? So
That's where you stored your Christmas ornaments.
That's where you stored your Christmas ornaments.
After you were done.
I didn't
yeah.
know if we were the only
No,
ones.
we
I was
did
like,
that
we're
too.
weird as shit,
We did
man.
that too.
We used to recycle like Aunt Jemima's, like the butter, the buttery crock or whatever. We used to put
Yeah.
like spaghetti in that baby.
Yeah.
So we would do the Christmas ornaments in there. And my mom would do like paper towels as it was
separating
like,
the
yes.
layers and yeah. Yeah,
and
we did that too.
was like a fond memory of mine. It's like literally popcorn tins.
Yeah.
But that's where we kept our ornaments, and that's what we did with our tree. Was we would pull out each ornament in each section, and you would be surprised at what ornament it was. But it was like a fond memory.
Yeah.
Mix and match.
My OCD kicks in too much. I prefer all matching ornaments. This one, snowmen or elves? Like, what's your favorite Christmas like mascot besides Santa?
I feel like this is very 90s of me, but snowman.
Yeah.
I feel like elves became really popular when the Elf on the Shelf kind of like took over, you know, when
I-
Elf came
yeah.
out. And it,
I've always liked elves because they're kind of creepy. And that's why I like them. They're kind of weird looking. You're telling me that Santa just has a whole city of little small people with pointy ears that makes his toys? Kind of crazy.
it's kind of like
Little sketch.
that's kind of like a Renaissance festival, if you're asking me.
It's like the
Literally.
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Add some shrooms.
That's why
or
I like
something,
elves.
And you're like,
I think they're cute. I also used to tell my students and the kids I nanny that I was an elf for Santa, and I would snitch on them. This was pre-Elf on the
I
Shelf.
love that.
But I would tell them that I would snitch on them to Santa.
Oh, they were probably great to you.
We talked about this on the Honky Tonk World episode, but I was an elf a couple years in a row for my dad's job, and so when the kids didn't believe me, I would just show them a picture of me in the elf costume. It was Santa, and I would be like, check that. Is this outfit from Party City? Yes, but you don't know that.
What did that girl used to call you, Miss Rebecca?
Ruby that developed a British accent because during COVID she watched too much Peppa Pig. So she came back to school after COVID and had a full British accent. And her mom just looked at me and goes, I'm so sorry. I was trying to work from home and just she watched a lot of Peppa Pig.
I tried.
It was sick. It was actually a lot of fun.
People are like, Ruby, where'd you grow up? You're like, the United States. And they're like, it doesn't match up.
It was a lot of fun.
But snowman, also going back, just because I grew up in Georgia, we didn't have a lot of snow. So it's like a fun thing to get out and like go build snowman or go in your sled or something.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Christmas morning or Christmas Eve?
Christmas morning for me.
Yeah.
Some people like the preparation, so they like Christmas Eve.
I like Christmas Eve because it's usually like growing up, Christmas Eve was like our chill night where it was just like our family just kind of like hanging out, doing cookies, watching movies, or doing whatever. Like it wasn't like chaotic. Because then Christmas Day, because both of my parents lived here, like we would spend Christmas Day like I said, and now with divorced parents, driving around. So I just feel like Christmas Day is so busy that I love.
You don't have time to like enjoy it all.
I love the quiet time of Christmas Eve. James and I, even now, we usually exchange our presents for each other on Christmas Eve and just do it kind of like quiet, privately, just us two, and do that instead of making it like a whole
I feel
thing.
like a lot of couples do that. It's like, hey, we don't want to take away from everybody else's presents that we're getting each, other people. But on Christmas Eve, it's kind of that time for us to take in the presents and the meaningfulness of those presents on that day. And also Christmas morning, I had this tradition as a kid. I was naked all the time. As a kid, I was just a little naked jaybird. Okay, I was just a little naked jaybird. I would just run around just naked everywhere. I hated clothes.
I was not expecting that to be what came out of your mouth.
I know, but you know what? I was like, do I talk about this? But we're talking about it. So I was just like a little naked jaybird running around everywhere. Easter, my mom found me out in the front yard just naked at like 5 years old, picking up Easter eggs. But Christmas Eve, I would always just come running out, just butt naked, just opening my presents.
Christmas morning?
Yeah, Christmas morning.
Butt naked?
Just butt naked, like 6 years old, just opening my presents. Mama was like, honey, let's at least put a moo-moo on you.
Hey, let's get some clothes on.
Get some clothes on you. I was so excited.
So excited. Now, I spend Christmas Eve with my dad and then Christmas days with my mom. So it's kind of nice to not like rush everything, but that's how we kind of do it now. We just split up.
Do you have like a present opening tradition?
I said this on the Honky Tonk World, but we didn't really. My mom one year tried to like give us presents in a certain order because then like the last present would be like the biggest present, but then she lost the order of what was wrapped in what, so then we just kind of like went for it. We usually just did where like everyone took a turn opening a present, and then like one of us would hand out presents again, and then everyone took a turn. We stayed and we focused and watched what the person got. We didn't do like a madhouse like.
And that's what we did too.
Yeah.
I feel like it gives that person that moment with that present that you give them, but you take the turns and stuff.
It makes it
you
last
save
longer too.
The best one, if you can find the best one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like you'll get a nice gift card and it's like the most expensive, but it's hidden in a tiny little.
When I was with my ex, his family did where like everyone just opened presents all at one time. And I remember we went over there and everyone was just opening presents, and I got so overwhelmed so fast. I was like, oh what's happening?
There's so much noise.
I don't like this. Yeah.
Like, right.
It stressed me out. I like a nice, calm Christmas. Let's see. The Grinch movie or Elf?
Perfect. That's what I was wondering if you were.
Yeah.
Okay. Elf.
I picked the Grinch. I love the Grinch. I think he's the cutest little person on the planet. I love him. The Elf movie is like one of our like family classic movies that we watch, but I will always be a Grinch. Like personally, I'll always be a Grinch person.
Dang, I wish I could have thrown in The Christmas Story. Like, so it's just such a classic.
I hate Christmas movies, actually.
Dang.
I don't like all of like those old. I do like the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen. Those ones are good. I think they're cute, but like some of the older Christmas movies, I actually don't like them.
Yeah.
Home Alone is like all right, but I also don't like that either.
Well, funny that you bring that up. I was watching whatever Home Network, whatever it is, that show Hallmark. And I was thinking it was so weird in the Home Alone movie how they're all just like, it's like chaotic in the beginning of the movie and they're just rushing around the house and they're being really mean to the little kid that stays behind. I forget his name. But there's just a police officer just standing in your house. And that police officer who ended up being the burglar ended up just standing in the house doing a wellness check on the house. And he stayed there for like an hour while people are just running by him. And I'm like, that bothered me because there's nobody noticing this guy just standing here.
I guess not. I've only seen Home Alone like once. I could not remember. I remember like the scene, you know, where he like beats the guys up and like sets all the booby traps. But I that's odd. The whole movie's odd. You forgetting a whole child while you go to a different
Right.
country is really crazy.
The things that we watched in the 90s, and you're like, you go back and watch them, you're like, this does not make sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense at all. I don't think I'm not a Christmas movie person, but I'm sure that was pretty obvious to the audience of,
But this is what's fun about
Yeah.
doing this, is like they kind of get to learn about each of.
I previously used to be not a Christmas person at all because trauma. So I really didn't like Christmas, but then I started dating James and he really likes Christmas and he makes it kind of fun. So
Oh, son.
now I like Christmas a little bit more than I previously did. Plus he always buys me really good presents. So
I know he does. I know he does.
he buys really nice presents. All right. We're at our last one already.
Mm-hmm.
Dressing up or pajamas?
Pajamas.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not like full pajamas, but I would prefer yoga pants, a nice, like a sweater, comfy. I prefer comfy Christmas.
Right. And you can wear a nice sweater with like some yoga pants or something.
Leggings
But
and some
like,
boots.
You're not going to find me doing my whole hair for Christmas. Unless we had to like do pictures or whatever.
Yeah, I get like
but
ready because we
You
do
see
a
a
lot
lot
of
of people.
pictures and I see a lot of people. I see my dad's family. I see my mom's family. I do all of that. So I get ready, but I prefer to be in comfy clothes. Because if I'm sitting on the ground opening
And
up presents and we're eating, I do not want to be in jeans or a dress.
I know.
No.
And the
No,
yoga
thank
pants,
you.
you can just sit like Indian style.
Uh-huh.
You can cross and just sit on
I don't
the floor.
got to worry
and just
about
go
my
after
hoo-ha
it.
coming out or anything.
Not the yaddies and the hooies.
Yeah. One year,
Just flashing at the Christmas
James
get
is
down.
really hyper today. He's being really distracting.
James's
back
eyeballs
there.
are popping out of his head right now.
He just took his Adderall. That's why. Oh, stop. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
This is a not PG podcast.
One year for Christmas, I wore these socks, and it looked like snowflake socks, but it was actually marijuana leaves disguised as snowflakes, and I wore them to a family Christmas, and my ex's grandma was like, "Oh my God, I love your snowflake socks," and I was like, "Thanks,
Right.
they're festive. Just don't look too closely, please. Keep it at
They're
a distance."
scratch and sniff.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a comfy
Always.
clothes on Christmas.
And like, I just feel like Christmas time is the time to wear all of the comfortable socks that your family gets you every single Christmas.
Did your
A pair
family
of
get you socks?
Every time. I get a sock and a candle. Like, it's one sock. Just one. I have to find the other one. It's like the Hunger Games.
I don't
but
think I got socks a lot.
it is a good stocking stuffer gift.
Yeah, and I guess like some cute designed ones are like
Yeah.
cool. They're funny. They're cute. They're festive.
But like, what is going on with these comfy socks that are aloe infused? You're not helping my feet. They're so crusty. It's just dry.
because they're
out
probably
here.
not like really aloe infused.
I know.
Jordan
thought of
loves
that.
it. Jordan, people who make those gimmicky stuffs target their stuff towards Jordan. They're like, there has to be some lady
Take
on this
my
earth,
money.
and Jordan's like, add it to my cart.
Amazon ad. That's why I
insane.
don't get on Amazon, because I know it's not good.
It's not.
And Temu, you're never taking my money, because you would. You could.
I don't trust Temu. I've seen too many people get like completely screwed over from Temu.
It's like the upscale Wish.
Yeah.
Do you remember when people were posting their Wish stuff?
Yeah.
Like their Wish Orlando Magic like sweat jerseys.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
hilarious.
purchase stuff from TikTok Shop's another one. I'll rather not. I don't trust it. I've gotten a couple things from TikTok Shop here and there, like a lipstick. I got a sweater from there and like they weren't bad. But now I just feel like TikTok's getting shoved down my throat to purchase everything from them, and now I'm getting overwhelmed.
God, I purchased that whitening stuff that people. You will soon laugh. I purchased that whitening teeth powder that everybody's using on TikTok. And they made like, and the thing with TikTok is there's so many companies that make off brand of everything of the actual product that they're putting out there. You know what I mean? But I went to the actual product of the one, and I bought that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's giving people like these bright white professional done like teeth. So I used it one time, and it chemically burned my mouth so bad I had to eat soup for a week and a half. I'm not kidding you. Thanks for the diet. But, you know, it's like, holy my mouth was like burning every time I would put something acidic in my mouth. TikTok is not it for me.
That's
Sorry, guys.
the one thing I will never buy from TikTok Shop is anything that goes inside of my mouth or my body. Like, I'm not ingesting anything from TikTok Shop. James, what is wrong with you today? He's on it with the facial expressions.
Like,
I will buy clothes, and I bought like a lipstick, so I guess it's kind of like going on my body, but it was okay.
Yeah,
But
topically.
when you told me that you bought a whitening powder from TikTok Shop, I could not help but laugh.
I piled that shit on my toothbrush too.
Yeah.
I was like, let's get in here. We're like not missing any spots. And it chemically burned my whole mouth. But I will say, Brooke, our coworker and friend, I went over to her place for Thanksgiving, and she got these cool pots and pans off TikTok where they like clip, the handle can clip and unclip in a second, and you can put them into the oven. So you can do everything, cook with them.
Do you know where I
put 'em in
also
the
saw
oven.
those?
Probably Walmart.
Infomercials.
Temu.
Yeah, on infomercials on TV. Those have been around for like ever.
My mom was trying to buy me a laptop off of QVC. She was like, hey, listen, they got a good deal on QVC. It's like $120, but normally at the Best Buy, it's $700. I'm like, sometimes
It's just a cardboard laptop. Doesn't
Yeah.
even have a keyboard. It's just
Reminds
a screen.
me of those earrings.
Maybe we should do a whole episode on all the times that Jordan's gotten scammed on the internet.
Maybe we should do internet fabs and finds.
Maybe we should. That would be a
Okay.
good one. Well, do you have anything else Christmassy to add before we're done?
Just Merry Christmas to all of our viewers.
Happy holidays.
We love you. We appreciate you. And, you know, we can't wait to bring in a new year with you guys and just see what the next year holds.
Yeah. So don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, girl.yap.pod. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, under the Honky Tonk World podcast realm. Oh my God, I did it that time. I did it all
When
right.
you weren't even thinking about it.
I did it. Okay, great. Okay, bye.
Bye.
On the Black Friday